All right. Good evening, everybody. Unfortunately, I had to rest today and had other things come up, but I'm still committed to do. Oh, and I had the wrong scene here. Whoops. That's a blooper reel for you guys. I had the ending screen. I didn't switch it to the beginning screen. Problem solved. Anyway, as I was saying, I had other things going on, and I could not start an hour ago. But what I'm able to start now. So what the plan is gonna be is I'll play a bit of APB, but not too much, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play a little bit of APB, then we're gonna do some VR games. Also, I did a quick test, by the way, and that's another blooper reel for you when it's ending and it's beginning. But anyway, before I switch seats here, I did test out Red Dead Redemption 2. I actually installed that game, but I didn't install it. I'm gonna keep the game in my library, but I'm not gonna keep it uninstalled for now because I got other single player games that I haven't beaten yet. The good news is though, I did a quick test of Red Dead Redemption 2. I like the frame rate, check the settings out, and it is surprisingly optimized. It doesn't use up all my GPU, but it is well optimized. And when I did put in a lower frame rate, it runs very, very well. And something that I could possibly do in the future, but at the moment, I'm gonna not have it in my hard drive because it's a huge game, and I got other games in my library that takes priority. But after that being said, though, it's good to see you all again. I'm gonna do a little bit of ABB, not too long, maybe an hour, and then we're gonna do the VR games as planned. One of them is Tetris. I don't know what that game is like on VR. I did do a quick test of it on single player without VR, and it's basically Tetris, but there's some nice visuals that make it a little bit more interesting to play. That's what that Tetris Effect Connected game is about. It may not have a lot of people playing it, but if you're a fan of Tetris and you like interesting visuals to go along with it, that's why people say it's the positive game. So it's just a puzzle game, but it's something that I can do, and you don't have to be good at it either. Anyway, I digress. We are gonna get started here right away because we are already. I wish I could have had another 2 hours to do this. Anyway, let's do this. Let's do this right away. Oh, and I just forgot something. Did not launch the game yet. Jesus. So how I play APB Reloaded is very, very simple. I load up. I have a shortcut for the APB Reloaded shortcut here, and I'm gonna launch the game through this way. And unfortunately, I have to hide my screen temporarily because I have to put the code in as well. And by code, I'm talking about the authenticator on my phone. So that's what we're gonna be doing here. And I wish I could have put my webcam angle to the previous angle that I had previously on my older monitor, because you can see a little bit more below me. But unfortunately, I had to put it on top of the desk because that's the best I could do. Not only that, I could have lowered it even more, but the problem is you're gonna see the border of the green screen on the ground if I do that. So this is the best angle that I can do. Also, I don't have my headphones on yet because I don't need it yet.
I just want to know how
Okay,
it feels, realizing that you're trapped in a situation where you're
oh, come on.
losing control of the city.
That's a matter of opinion.
Opinion? Yeah, there's...
There you go. There you go. Here we go. That's another big nitpick I have with this ABB Reloaded game. It's not managed by a company that has a lot of resources, so it takes a lot of time for anything to come in. But if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, you're not really missing much. And just looking up for the code here. Okay, here we go. Oh, I messed up the code again. Why do I always mess that up? Oh god, I gotta do that again. Even if you enable Remember Me, for this game, it doesn't matter. It doesn't save for the next session, which is a shame. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna play as Enforcer because that is my favorite, and we're gonna play in the European server. We're gonna go into the Hive. Okay, give me a second. Let me just switch the angle. Also, we have this sub goal here for 20. We're currently at 8 right now. We're trying to reach 20. basically, I'll have to do a Cuphead boss. I can't do Elden Ring since that game will take way too long to do. So the best I can do is Cuphead instead. For those of you that like to count how many times I fail. Or restart. Anyway, enough talk. Here you go. Let's do this. Now, I got the game already launched. Yeah, we already got the game. We already got the thing going here, and here we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna put this headphones on. So we're gonna be playing on the European server, where most of the overall players are at. Now, granted, there are more people on. There's more people playing on North America again, but that is not a complete guarantee. Most of the experienced players are in the European server, but let's not kid ourselves. It can be just as bad in financial. So, I wish there was a queue system for this game, just like modern games. But the best I can do is press the enter key on your keyboard, and just click on the join district button again and again. It's a primitive way to doing it, but whatever, it works. We're gonna be playing on the European server here. Come on. Just trying to play in the European server. It's still full of people. I gotta admit that. Nope. There's some good news tonight. At least Red Dead Redemption 2 has a better first impression than Avatar. At least Red Dead Redemption 2 has a better first impression, at least. Avatar did not do a good job. You gotta watch at least 4 or 5 cutscenes before you can do settings. Or I don't think you can even skip. You could skip the cutscenes, but what's the point when you need the story? I mean, what happened to the old concept of, going to the main menu first and then you start the story from there? And especially if you want to optimize your game right off the bat. Trying to queue up for this game here. You just press OK over and over again and eventually get in. If I'm lucky, I'll get at least 2 or 3 missions. Yep, I gotta do this over and over and over and over again. I'm trying to join the full district because eventually the player count for EU is gonna go down significantly. So this is gonna be our best bet. I'm glad that the new contact is in Waterfront. Gives people a reason to go there for once. Come on. And for those of you that are not aware, I am an APB veteran. I may have not played this game for years, but I did play this game back in 2013 and 2014. I did not play this game above 60 frames per second, if I remember correctly. But I did play this game back in the day where there were a lot more districts, and it was under different leadership or management. I always thought this game had a lot of potential, but I'm not going to go into a long rant or speech this time because those people that are aware of me and have seen me watch in the past, all you need to know is I have played this game in the past. I spent 1,000 hours. I spent 1,000 hours on APB Reloaded back in the 2013 and 2014 years. Then I stopped playing it and I moved on to other things. I'm playing this game on newer hardware. It could be better, but this game is still deeply flawed for me to really take it seriously like I used to. But I just try to have some fun in this game, and sometimes you do get lucky with some decent matches. And I'm still trying to play it. Another big nitpick I have with this game is I would like to switch to Criminal so I don't have to spend 5 minutes queuing up here. But you have to do you need to do the 2FA code again. Why you gotta do that? Oh boy. Come on. I may have to switch if I'm gonna spend the next 10-20 minutes doing this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just trying to play as an enforcer. I bet somebody out there is gonna keep track how many times I get this district enter failed screen here. Kind of like Elden Ring, how many times you die. Come on, you can get through. I'm mostly paying my respects to this game. But if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, like I said before, you're not missing much about this game. It has some nice creativity to it, but when it comes to the gunplay and the gameplay, again, you're not missing much. It's another tale of what if this game was taken to its true potential back then. What if? Nope. Come on. And this is me just pressing this button over and over again. How many times has it been now? Returning to lobby. Jesus, if only that was easy. I have to do the 2FA code again. Man, just hoping I get lucky once. Nope. Nope. I just need one. I don't know how long this honeymoon or grace period is gonna last. They finally added something new to this game. Contacts to level up, and a new gun, among other things. How long is this gonna be before it's gonna go back to what it was? Who knows? Nope. 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 I may have to switch to criminal if the number keeps going down. Yep, I may not have a choice here. Too much time is passing by. Nope. 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 If another minute goes by and I still don't get through, I'm switching. Nope. 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 Okay, we have no choice but to return to lobby. Do I have to put the 2FA again? Jesus Christ. I have to do it again. Man, it sucks. It sucks. Yep, you gotta do that. Oh, come on. It is a valid code. Seriously? Invalid code. Seriously? I press OK and it doesn't work. Come on. How many times has this ever happened to you? Jesus. 3 times it took just to get through. And you have to do that every time if you return to lobby. Wonderful. Well, we're gonna switch to our criminal character. It looks like we need to level up 1 level. Sure, why not? This time we're gonna get through no matter what. Let's do it. The art direction and the art style in these cutscenes, and what it could have been, is very good. It's very interesting at the very least. And that's about it. Everything else, it kind of falls flat. All you need to know is, when this game was first developed by the original devs, they did not exactly land a home run. It was kind of gobbled up together at the very end, which is a shame. What if this game was done again with today's technology and better direction? I don't know. It's another what if story. Well, at least this game is not too hard on my hardware. Yep, no problem at all. The FPS kind of fluctuates, but whatever. Let's see if we can get 1 or 2 missions at the very least. So we got a full district. Oh, the district is full again.
Waterfront's G-King territory.
That didn't take very long.
That to the local enforcers.
Okay. Hopefully this will be a decent match. Like I said before, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I don't think you're gonna be missing much with this game. I mean, it's a thing of the past. If you're very curious and you got time to play this game, go ahead and try it. But you're not missing much with this game. Yeah, there's a reason why I always thought that Waterfront was the weaker of the two districts. Too many open areas, and if you include sniper rifles and rocket launchers, it makes for chaos, but in my personal opinion, it's not the best kind of chaos. It did not exactly keep people around. I mean, say what you want about GTA 5 Online, but at the very least, at least it has more players playing it, at least. It's not really much. It's not saying much, though. Yeah, there's way too many open areas here. And if you're a new player, good luck getting all the weapons in this game. You're either gonna spend money or you grind. And most new players are not gonna stick by. Most new players will not stick by. I also have to fight against latency as well. I think I got about 100 plus MS or something. But whatever. Okay, here we go. What I've learned about this game is you can always do a bluff. You don't always have to be tempted to getting the kill shot. Next. Yeah, if you're a new player coming into this game, you're not gonna have a fun time. Because I think most casual players are not gonna stick by. And even if you do master it, I'm gonna have to argue that the competition is better. Yeah. This is a thing of the past. It can be fun sometimes, but that's about all I can say about this game. Even with me revisiting this game with growing up that I have done, there are other games out there that are better than this. Also on the map design, all these stairwells, all the paths going up. Yep, and a lot of people are using legendaries in this game. Are you gonna spend money in this game? I think most people are not gonna do that. Well, this game, in a way, is sort of like PlanetSide 2. It's still going, but for how long? It's just a question of when, not if. And if you're coming into this game expecting fun, it'll happen sometimes. It happens sometimes. Even though I'm not good at Rainbow Six Siege by comparison, at least I can have fun in that game. This one is much harder to find fun. There's a lot of hitching, by the way, and some people solve that problem by putting the game on potato settings, but it's not the best solution. Alrighty. At this point, if there's advice I want to give you about this game is do not worry about winning or losing. If you're focused on that, you're not gonna have a fun time. Yes, Rugzukin, you also put it perfectly as well. It is more fun with friends, and you don't need to worry. And you try not to focus on the winning or losing, but it's gonna eat at you slowly over time, Rugzukin. Let's not kid ourselves here. It's gonna slowly eat at you over time. At least I'm not here sugarcoating it. At least I'm gonna be perfectly frank, especially for somebody who has spent at least 1,000 hours in this game. I am not as dedicated as some other people in this game that had put in like 10,000 or so hours in this game, which you can do, especially if you've been keeping track of this game for the last 10 years. But there are simply other games that are better out there. What I've learned is do not do the predictable thing, like peeking in and out in this game. This is not like Rainbow Six Siege, we have a chance. No, you don't fall for that. Gotta love that machine gun when you get your shots in. Never gets old. I think I almost killed Ivar with that machine gun there. Almost. But whatever. I'm not really concerned about winning or losing at this point, like I said, because ultimately, what you do in this game really doesn't matter too much. Doesn't really change things too much in the end. I think the fun you have with your friends, friendlies, acquaintances is what really matters at this point. So when you do a gunfight like that, you're gonna expect the flank happening at some point. Yeah, there are so many possible ways to getting flanked in this game, especially with these rooftops here. And it's not gonna be for everybody. There we go. Finally got a kill. The trick about this machine gun is to not go full auto unless the enemy is close by. Hey Glitch, you're not missing much. It's good to see you again, man. So yeah, I'm basically revisiting APB again. Again, I personally don't recommend this game to you, Glitch. Even if you can run this. There are other games out there that are better than this. I'm gonna get flanked here in a moment. Oh, we got a new objective. Rooftop ambush? No. There we go. And gonna get a free kill. Next. It's basically delaying action. So yeah, Glitch, we're gonna be doing... So, I don't know if you've ever heard of that Tetris game that's on Steam, but apparently that's on VR as well. I did a quick test run of it off screen on desktop, and it looks nice. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing this APB game for too long, Glitch. I'm still doing VR chat as promised. Unfortunately, in real life stuff also got in the way again. So... Also, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, Rugzukin, I have made a lot of people angry or upset in this game. Remember what I said before about the matchmaking in this game? If you're a new player into this game, and you don't have the necessary mods or something to survive, well, you're not exactly gonna have the best fun time in this game, unless you get carried. You know what's ironic, Ruzukin, when you mention that? This game did have proper developers at the very beginning. The people that made this game made Crackdown. They even had the designer that made the original Grand Theft Auto game, too. But for some reason, They were very ambitious, and they just could not stick the landing when it comes to making this game back in the first place. No, that's fine, Glitch. I have a question for you, Glitch. If you launch VR chat without the VR headset, does it still give you headaches? Or does it still give you headaches or motion sickness? It's very unlikely, but I still think it was worth pointing that out. Because for some reason, I've been very, very lucky with VR. It doesn't give me constant headaches. I think it has something to do with the strap or something. It is the pressure distribution. Are you talking about the head straps or something that you put the headset on? Because if that is the case, then that's not too surprising. Yeah, because something about the weight of the headset. Easy. Yeah, so I don't know about you, Glitch, but I think in our lifetime, people are gonna eventually make VR headsets that are not gonna be too heavy, so it's not gonna cause pressure distribution problems, as you call it. I don't know if there are VR headsets right now in the market that are not too heavy with the head straps and putting it on our heads. So I cannot tell you if there are anything like that right now, but I really hope that VR headsets will eventually get better with technology as time passes. I think other headsets out there are more or less the same. Are you saying there are headsets that don't have the problem? Oh yeah, money. Yeah, because I know there are some headsets out there that cost way more than a MetaQuest 3. I'm not gonna spend 2,000 or so hours into this game. Sorry. I'm not gonna spend $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on a VR headset. I am not doing that. Especially what happens is when technology gets better, and that is gonna get obsolete too. Yeah, there's no point there is not exactly a point spending too much money on a piece of technology that's eventually gonna become obsolete or outdated, especially when technology gets better. It's only a matter of time before VR headsets gets better, and it'll be widely distributed even more. Again, I don't know when that's going to happen, but not everybody's gonna spend $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on a VR headset. It needs to be something that anybody can. It needs to be something that's widely available. The cheapest brick. Yep, exactly, Glitch. Exactly. They're gonna make a second gen Valve. They're gonna make a second gen Valve headset. Okay, I think that's why some people told me to not buy the VR Index right now, even if money wasn't an issue, because how long is that VR Index anyway? The current one that's available right now. How old is that? I think a simple Google search or internet search is gonna give me that answer, but I don't know it from the top of my head. Yeah, and this game is hitching quite a bit, especially if you try to run this game with the visuals like this. That's why people play this game with potato settings, because there's no reason to. It just makes the visuals even worse and optimization even worse. But I digress. Inside-out tracking? What do you mean by inside-out tracking, Glitch? Like I said, I don't know much about VR, so all the little details are kind of out of my. I don't really know exactly what that means. And by the way, I'm not even concerned about this match right now with the kills there, because no one's gonna remember too much about all the things you do in this game. So when I see one-sided match like when I see one-sided matches like this, it's very boring. It was not even a close match. Next. Inside-out tracking with the Quest headsets used. Oh, you're talking about the Quest 3 headset. Gotcha. All I know is eventually technology is gonna get better. If you don't have the money to get the Valve Index, the Oculus VR kind of comes close second in a way. Oh yes, trackers. Yes, yeah. I remember that now. Trackers. There's some people say they have 2 or 3 trackers, and the more you have them, the better it is. And that's about it. And those are going to be very pricey unless you get the full package that you can get on Index right now on the Steam store. So that's another thing that I'm not really too crazy about. I think one of the reasons why people get the Index is because of the full body tracking that you can do in VR chat. But when it comes to other games out there, it doesn't really use full body tracking that much. Yeah, so when it comes to body tracking, when it comes to VR chat, it's good to have those. But other games don't really use that much full body tracking that I'm aware of. So just having the 2 controllers and a headset is already more than enough, especially for me. And I don't know if you guys are noticing this, but back to this game for like a little bit. There's a lot of hitching going on in this game, unless you go potato settings. But I don't think even going potato settings in this game with all the visuals downgraded, I don't think it's completely smooth either. The code and this game is running on right now, it's over 10 years old and it's outdated. But I still have fun in this game sometimes. Yeah, Glitch. That's why you see all those lovely interactions in VR chat, because some people have the full body tracking already set up. But if I'm gonna be completely honest, Glitch, even if you don't have the full body tracking, you're not missing much. The fact that I can even move my hands with the 2 controllers and with my headset, that alone is already good interaction in my opinion. You don't really need full body tracking. It's already very expensive, and most people are not gonna get that. If you're going to other parts of the world like Asia, for example, I think it's gonna be very expensive for most people to get. I mean, sure, there are people out there that will get it anyway because they can afford it, but VR is not a huge market right now.
But don't screw it up, okay?
Especially for developing worlds. So just the fact that you have the 2 controllers and a headset alone is already a good thing to have. Slime trackers have made FBTV a ton more affordable. It's slowly getting there, yes. It is slowly getting there, Glitch. Technology is getting better, so it's not as expensive. I don't know how much things are going to change as time passes by, but I'm pretty sure I won't be surprised if Quest 4 is going to have trackers and stuff where it becomes even better. Who knows? We're going to be cheap. I'm going to be cheap. I'm not camping. I'm pretty poor pushing this. That works. It didn't blow up the vehicle. That works. I'm gonna spawn another vehicle there and just be annoying. Yeah, when it comes to this mission objective, I'm surprised you can move the vehicle. Yeah, you can move the vehicle, and I'm surprised it's not frozen in place. Other games, I have seen other games where you can freeze it in place, but here you can move it. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. Again, I'm not really concerned about, you know, trying to do well in this game. If I'm gonna try to do well in the game, it'll be Rainbow Six Siege, not this. And switch vehicles. There's a lot of hitching in this game. Yes, that too, Rugzukin, that too. Oh, by the way, Rugzukin, I got some good news for you. I'm glad you brought that up. When it comes to Final Fantasy, I did finally get all my jobs to level 70 plus, so I don't need to worry about, you know, leveling up anymore. So I just do the duty roulette like I always do, get the XP up, and that's it. Yep, I did. I already got them all caught up a while ago, Rugzukin. So yeah, I also got my level crafting and gathering to level 76 as well, and I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, it's I'm glad I'm all caught up now, and yeah, I don't need to do any dungeon runs anymore. Yeah, because dungeon runs, I know you can do other things like Wondrous Tales to level up, but dungeon runs is still the best way because I need the money currency as well. So thanks again, Rugzukin. Yeah, I can go all the way to Stormblood. I can do the story up to Stormblood, and I'll be fine. No need to worry about any interruptions anymore. I'm so happy. Yeah, this is another forgettable match here, unfortunately. Like I said before, Rugzukin, the areas you gotta fight in Waterfront here, it's bad. There's a reason why most people are playing on Financial before this new update came out. It's not the most rewarding. And I wish this game had. I wish these two districts were completely redesigned. But as you are completely aware, Ruzuki, the people that are in charge of this game don't have the resources to do major changes, to do updates every month, like significant updates. Yeah, it's a shame because this game could have been so much more. It's a shame. There could have been so much more to this game. Yep, 30 seconds left. Nah. And I'm gonna move on. Yep, you'd be lucky to get a decent match in this game sometimes. And financially, it's not much better either, Rugzukin. Yeah, Financial is the better district, but that's still not saying much. If I have to be, I think the Financial experience is like a D or a C, and that's me being generous, especially once you play the game enough times. If you want this game to be remotely decent, you need to have lots of people in the game or in a mission. That's what I'm trying to say. Once you play this game enough times, you can tell what kind of a game you're in store. I still remember playing with some random people that I met back in 2013 and 2014. And I bet most of those people that I saw at the time have moved on to other things. Who knows? Yeah, it would have been nice to have more interiors in this game. You know, like a casino or a shopping mall or anything, because these areas that you find here, they really don't make a good first impression. Oh, that's nice. I mean, yeah, you could meet people in this game, but yeah. Oh, fine. Let's see if it can do backup. It's really tough to find decent people in this game. And it's gonna be another... Nope. Another camping spot. Another camping spot. It's another camping spot. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say here. It just becomes more difficult to enjoy the game unless you get decent teammates and opposition here. But that's not always possible. Also, Rugzukin, are you watching this right now? Every second? There's a lot of hitching going on right now. There's a lot of hitching. Nope. No, Rugzukin. If there's another game that's not the best for finding friends, it's VR chat as well. No, I don't recommend that game for finding friends. No. Yeah. You know what's interesting, Rugzukin? I have an interesting thing I'm about to say here next. Despite all the big flaws this game has, I would rather play APB Reloaded than League of Legends. Yes, you can quote me on that. I would rather play this game than League of Legends. League of Legends will make you more frustrated and angry than this game. And I have tried League of Legends, especially with a friend or a person from my server. I have tried. And even if I don't know the game, yep. Yep. And by the way, Rugzukin, I don't know how much of this is true or not, but this player on our team is already pointing out how this one player is being blatantly aimbotting. Whenever that becomes obvious or blatant, I become bored. I become bored. Because you're not playing this game for a challenge, you just want the easy way to win. Whatever. Next. But here's the thing though, Rugzukin. Even if they're legitimately good players, it doesn't help. Especially if you're a new player, and you get stomped like that really hard, and then this player base is already at its lowest point. Do you think most new players are going to stick by this game? No. I'd rather keep my sanity than deal with players that have 5,000 more hours than me. Next.
Forget my surname. I've been where you are. I know what it's like to have to prove myself.
Joker ammo!
Yep, nope. Only people that are gonna stick by in this game are the people that have been here for a long time. All right, next. Yeah, if you're gonna even have a decent match in this game, Ruzukin, you need to have decent teammates. Yeah, this one is against 3 golds here. Once you play this game enough, you can tell what kind of opposition you have. And people getting angry at me is just hilarious. Because they want a reaction from me. It's not going to work. Campers. Okay, we've actually got a decent team here. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the Whisper, Uzukin, but I deliberately put my face cam on the left side of the screen so you don't see it. And I've heard just about everything at this point, and I really don't care. If you're gonna keep your mental state at this point, you basically know how to block it out. It's gonna slowly eat at you regardless, but that's what you gotta deal with, especially when it comes to online games. You have no choice. I don't know if you ever heard me play Rainbow Six Siege live, Rukzukin, but the same thing happens there in voice chat. It doesn't really change things too much. It's still flawed. And I'm not really concerned about winning or losing at this point. I just want a fun match. By the way, that curve always messes up. Yeah, it just becomes very boring, Ruzuki, to find a decent match. It becomes very boring. Because you're not having fun, and you are expected to spend hundreds or thousands of hours to beat players that have way more experience than you. That defeats the whole point of gaming. The game needs to be appealing enough for everybody. It may not be for you, of course, but for people that even have a slight interest or something, it should hook people in. So, unfortunately, this game doesn't do a very good job of hooking people in. You either have experience in defining the shooter genre already, or you get the idea. I mean, Rainbow Six Siege is not perfect either. I don't win every single match there, and the teammates I have, I don't know what's gonna happen with them. They will not, especially if they're legit. You're not always gonna get a win, but it is very satisfying when you do get a win, and that is the best feeling in the world. Honestly, I wouldn't worry about racing to the top, because it's not gonna be good on your mental health. I mean, it's just a dream of mine to become a pro player on Rainbow Six Siege, but I don't know how long that's gonna take. Like I said to my teammates many times in the last few months or so, I wish I would have known about that game sooner. But what can you do? I mean, if you do not know how to have fun in the game, nothing will. What is TSM? What is TSM? I don't know what I don't know what TSM means. Is that a game? I don't know. It's an... What is an ORG? I don't know what that means. I don't know what an ORG is. I don't know what an ORG is. Yeah, all those terms you're telling me, I do not know what those mean. Nope. Almost killed him. An organization that is a pro team. Yeah, here's the thing though, Rugzukin. You obviously need to have certain qualifications or experience to join an organization. I've heard about it, but I don't really care about them. I'm mostly concerned about myself and the acquaintances that I make, because that's a lot more important for me. If I'm gonna get part of an organization, it must be something that must mean something. And let's not forget, Rugzukin, everything is already oversaturated to the depths of the abyss nowadays. Not just games, but, you know, players, and everybody wants to be the next big thing. And good luck trying to find legitimate players and all that stuff, and hopefully they don't turn out to be cheaters later on. So, I know you have to vet that sort of a thing, but, yeah, it's everything. The biggest problem with gaming and everything nowadays is everything is oversaturated. And good luck finding, you know, decent things out there, which I'm pretty sure there are. But when it comes to myself, I don't really pay too much attention to other people for the sake of my mental health. If you stretch yourself thin and think about too many things, it's just gonna eat at you slowly over time. And that's what I do. I don't really watch too many other channels anymore. And I only keep a few on my list, quote unquote. Oh, and I failed it completely. Hey, Xukin, we're trying to have a decent match here, but this thing also highlights how problematic these districts are, and I just get flanked. Yeah, so the problem with this game are the fortress spots like this. It's just not really fun to go through after you deal with it for the 100th time or 1,000th time. And don't get me wrong, it is possible to beat it, but after a while you just get tired of it. Even if you rest up and you get mentally prepared, it still doesn't fit the fact that the map design here is bad. Yeah, so yeah, Xukin, we got ourselves the last objective here, and they basically picked a fortress spot up here. Yep, it's another boring spot to keep. And it's kind of boring. There we go. That's why I do not, I basically played APB long enough to know what to do and what cannot do. It doesn't always guarantee I'll win every encounter, but I've learned to not care sometimes, because there are some spots that are just not fun to play. And even if you try to go with the mentality, oh, you'll eventually get the objective if you be patient enough, but it still doesn't change the fact that the design is not really that great. It's one of those things where you cannot explain it in words, but you can tell the more and more you play it, that sort of a thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So yeah, like I said, Xukin, I'm basically playing this game right now just to revisit a little bit because of the new update. But you're not missing too much. And I just beat that guy with a machine gun. Beautiful. That was beautiful. As you can see, Xukin, when I do care, I do make some decent plays every once in a while. There's no point exercising your mental capacity too much for the sake of a win. I tried to join the district as Enforcer, but I spent like over 5 minutes on queue, so I just switched to Enforcer, and it turns out I have to level it up like 1. But I'm not really concerned about leveling. the thing I would like to do at some point, Exukin, is I would like to use my North American account to play against European players if I could, so I don't have to worry about logging to 3 other accounts. But that's still a long ways off. It'd be nice, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. I am in no hurry. Like I said, everything in this game had potential, and I'm saying that lightly. Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay, we still got a 3v3 going here. Can't wait for this match to be finally over. Just get it over with, that sort of a thing. Can you shoot through there? Yep. Just waiting for the inevitable. I don't know who Huko is, but this is a rough match to say the least. They got the lead on the capture points, and I don't know if it's gonna be enough to hold it. No, it's probably gonna end in a foreseeable conclusion here. I mean, good luck finding a decent match in this game. Good luck with that. They got 108 points, and we got 64. Will it be enough? Of course. Yeah, that's what I was telling you before, Exukin. 2 things that APB is very good at that cannot be denied is the creativity when it comes to making themes or music, and being creative with making designs for your cars and characters. Those things are what this game is good at. But everything else, kinda and not really. Those are the things that drag this game down heavily. There's nothing wrong with being creative in a game. I mean, Mario Paint is a good game, but you can't just have it be good on, you know, creativity side of things. This game is trying to do shooting and all that stuff. It has to be decent. There we go, finally. This golem guy is he's doing very well. I almost killed that player. Yeah, it's not really worth the effort in my opinion. I mean, if you win, great, but it's not really a huge priority. No, not really.
Need some ammo!
Alright, so what time is it right now? I will do one more match, and that's gonna be my last for today. Yeah, so I'm just trying to level up 1, and here's the thing, Exukin. Like I said before, even if you're not good at this game, or any other game, are you having fun? My personal opinion, I think most people overall are not gonna have fun with this game, especially if you're a new player. Kind of like Overwatch, has a lot of negative reviews. But if you already played APB for so long, you can still play it, but I don't think you're gonna get new players. Like I said earlier, there are many other games out there that are better than this. But those things that I mentioned, customization, creativity, that's what this game is good at. That's it. Let's see, final match. Hopefully it's someone decent. I don't know if you've seen any of my APB Reloaded videos, Exukin. I have made some great plays. It is possible to have decent matches in this game, but it's very far in between. Well, let's see if we can get one more match. So we still got a relatively full district here. That's not bad. Let's see if we can get one decent match. Alright, one more match. I don't know about you, Xukin and Rugzukin, but I'm genuinely surprised this district is still full. I guess people are grinding just to max out the contacts. Yep, this district here is still full. We're playing on the European server for those of you that are curious right now. It's still full. We got 40 and 39. And for those of you that are wondering, I'm getting about 100 or so FPS on average. And my latency when playing on the European server is about 160.
My old man didn't give me shit. I had to earn this
Oh, Huku
myself.
is here again.
People seem to forget that.
I'm with Huko again, with Golem. Same two players. So yes, I'm playing with 160 MS Exukin, and I still make decent plays every once in a while. Granted, I am already at a huge disadvantage, but still. Yeah, it's the matchmaker, Exukin. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's the same two players from earlier, and we finally get more players. I don't know if these are the same players from before. Who knows? You get fun matches in this game sometimes. And no, I am not gonna spend 5,000 or more hours to beat some players in this game. I got more important things that are more valuable than that. Cute. Alright. I really do pity players that come into this game and they have no direction or anything like that, and they don't have the mods necessary to counter most players in this game. Yeah, for example, for those of you that are not aware, if you're brand new to this game, you need to have character mods like Clotting Agent. You need to have at least a Clotting Agent 3 to have a chance against certain firefights. This is a big deal. I'm surprised this is not standard for all new players right now. If I was a game designer, I would have that available for everybody. Some people will disagree with me when I say that, but I think that should be a standard at this point. The population for this game is already low as is, compared to most other games. So at least do something, you know, to make it a little bit more tolerable. But I digress. I mean, they did do something about lowering the rewards or certain mods that can be available for lower levels, but I don't think that goes far enough. I don't think most new players are going to make it to a high rank in this game. You will most likely see the same players in this game over and over and over again with little variety. Like I said, Ruzukin, it's not mandatory, but at least most new players will have a better chance with that one mod. It would help. Yeah, even if you had the money for it to buy it, you cannot have it until a certain level, which doesn't help either. So, like I said, have at least Clotting Agent 3 be available for every new player at the beginning. It's not a lot, but that's something I would do if I was given a chance. Look how close I was just to missing that. I just slowed down a little bit, Ruzukin. I just barely missed that. And remember the latency I had? 160 ms? Wow, what a nice dodge that was. All I did was just slowly slow down a bit. Oh, that was so cute. And I did that so nonchalantly. You do get some sort of interesting moments every once in a while like that. Is it true that they added like some ladders or something to make some areas a bit more accessible? That's what some people were saying, but I haven't examined this entire waterfront map thoroughly. Yep, and making the new experience more tolerable in this game is an understatement. It's a huge understatement, I know. I mean, this game is on life support for who knows how long, so good luck keeping new players in this game right now. I don't even know if this game is making enough money either. Only the people that are in charge of this game would know the answer to that. But yeah, that was a very interesting dodge. That was a very interesting dodge. Sometimes you just slow down a bit, and yeah, that's what you gotta do. Speaking of videos, Rugzukin, I do have a Rainbow Six Siege video that I'll be releasing tomorrow. I haven't edited it yet, but I already got the VOD downloaded, and I think that's gonna be worth your time. So yeah, so far the most interesting thing I've seen in this game tonight is dodging that rocket with my car. I don't know if I've told you this before, but I spent a lot of time playing racing games when I was young. I didn't have the best computer back in the 90s and 2000s, so it was Need for Speed games and countless other games that I played back in the day. And I played all those racing games or arcade games without a steering wheel. That is how you're seeing me play this game right now. I have a lot of experience in arcade racing games, but that's about it. And speaking of Need for Speed games, Rugzukin, the Need for Speed series has really fallen down. It really has dropped in quality. Electronic Arts, EA Canada, and EA Black Box, they were what made the Need for Speed series pretty popular. It's a shame that that Electronic Arts basically pressured the developers to keep making games year after year. It's a shame. They should have slowed down development or something while they still had their creativity. But, you know, this is EA we're talking about. I mean, what do you expect? But had Electronic Arts taken advantage of the creativity that Black Box did back in the day, it would have been a different story today. Imagine if Need for Speed Most Wanted was kept going like RuneScape or Carbon or something like that. Imagine if they had better management. Who knows what Need for Speed would be like today. Yeah, Black Box kept going until they eventually ran out of creativity, which is a shame. Especially shooting games nowadays, Rizukin. It's not very easy to find shooting games that I'm genuinely interested in. And this is regardless of if I win or lose. I wish there were better options out there. And don't get me started about the new Call of Duty games. They're not exactly the best the shooting genre has to offer. Nope. Okay, that's it. Unless, okay, I did say this was gonna be my last match, but do you guys want to see me do an encore? Does anybody want to see me do an encore here? If somebody does say they want an encore, I'll do it. But if not, I'll move on. So yes, this is not gonna be one of those things where it's gonna go on 2 or 3 times in a row. It'll be one more and that's it. Hey Pure, welcome back. I don't know how long you've been watching, Pure, but it's good to see you again. Like I said before, I am not touching APB again as much due to all the reasons that I've said in the last 30 minutes. Oh, Pure, it's good to see you again, man. But yeah, I'm not gonna repeat this too many times, Pure, but what I'm trying to say is I did play this game back in 2013 and 2014. I spent 1,000 hours to get one character from the first level to the max level, And that's it. This game did not exactly get better with age, unfortunately, Pure. So I'm just here to revisit the game and have some decent matches, hopefully. We're playing on the European server right now, Pure, and I'm dealing with 160 latency, 160 ms. So the fact that I can still make some decent plays every once in a while is remarkable. I'm actually very surprised that, yeah. Despite the latency, I still get some decent plays every once in a while, Pure. But I'm really do not care about winning matches in this game anymore. If you win, great. But I'm not worried about my kills, deaths, or assists in this game anymore. I have moved on to other games, Pure. And I don't know if you've seen me play other games, Pure, but that's what I do now. Final Fantasy, Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege game is the only other shooting game that I care about now. Competitively, especially. It's not a perfect game either, but at least it's more refined than this game. Yeah, Rugzukin, I'm in Canada. So the European server is the Citadel server is obviously in Europe. So that's a pretty long ways away. But at least I'm in Central America at least, but that still doesn't help my ping. Alright, Encore. What's gonna be our next match? And this will be my very last. No more doubles, no trios. That's it. Oh, and by the way, Pure, I do have lots of other weapons in this game. But even with all these other weapons in the game that you can get if you buy or grind for them, it doesn't really change the whole gameplay too much. This game has lots of flaws that prevents it from being a classic or tolerable. Yeah, here's the thing, Pure. I don't know if you missed, I don't know, yeah, so Pure, what I said earlier, I was completely honest. I do not recommend this game. If you want to try this game, which you did, just out of curiosity, I'm not going to stop you. But there are other games out there that are better than this. I'm only playing this game mainly for the nostalgia and all the hours that I spent on this game back in 2013 and 2014. But yeah, Pure, this game has that problem with cheaters and obvious hackers and cheaters. Like, are so blatant. So Pure, since you're just joined, the only things in this game that, yeah. The only things in this game that this game does well, Pure, is the creativity side of things. You can make music, aka themes. You can customize your character's looks if you really want to go detailed. And not just for your character, but also for your cars as well. And make some art on some posters or something. Those are the only things that this game is doing good at overall that nobody can argue. But it is very flawed and lacking in everything else, especially when it comes to the main gameplay, which is the missions and the gunplay. So that's about it. The people that made this game didn't even completely complete this game back then either when they designed this, which is a shame. It could have been something decent. Imagine if this game had a better direction by the original developers. This game could have beaten GTA 5 Online. Imagine if that happened. And this game had good programming that it can even be upgraded to the newer Unreal engines very easily, instead of being a complete spaghetti mess like it is right now. Yeah, Pure. I didn't play this game when it first came out, but I've heard. Yeah. But yeah, Pure, I don't mean to go into the sell promo here before I start this next mission here, but if you guys wish to support the show with gifted subs and all that stuff, you're more than welcome to do so at any time. You can get those cool emotes there like Ruzukin just posted there. And well, lastly, I did fix the merch store if you want to buy some stuff there. So everything's there for you to look at. I'm not gonna show it to you. You can just look at it your own time. Anyway, the final match. Who do we get this time? Who do we get? Also, Pure, I don't know if you saw my previous playthroughs of this game, but I did refuse to play against certain people that I know are not fun to play against, whether it's blatantly cheating or they're just too good at the game. I don't mind losing to people again in this game that are more experienced than me, but I refuse to fight against a player that has 20,000 hours of experience, because I know I'm not going to do so well. There's only certain things I'm willing to tolerate. It's called matchmaking for a reason, so. But because this game doesn't have a huge population, you're probably going to see the same people again and again and again. That's what I said earlier. Good luck finding decent matches in this game, because the matchmaker can only do so much. So, what's gonna be our final match? Is it gonna be decent? And when I say decent, I'm not really worried about the win or loss here. I'm talking about the people. Speaking of cheaters and hackers, Pure, Rainbow Six Siege, the game that I mentioned earlier, the thing I worry about in that game is the walling. You know, people that can clearly see where you are at all times. That's the thing I worry about in that game, which hurts the experience. But then again, you can never truly keep cheaters and hackers away from a game. You can't.
Great. You stick with me, okay? One day, I'm gonna be running this organization.
Again, Pure. Again, Pure. Look at all these people you have to fight against, Pure. You are not very experienced in the game, and you're gonna have to fight against players that have way more experience than you. Look at this. Rank 266, rank 270, rank 270, and they have legendaries. Imagine for a second you are a pure free-to-play player. You don't spend any money in this game. Sure, you can get legendaries or good weapons in this game, but that's a lot of time that you need to put in, and most people are not going to do that, simply because there's no reason to. But yeah, Pure, this game did not get better with age. It sadly did not. Alright, so this is gonna be the last match. I don't know what this is gonna be like. And they're already camping it. Okay, so they're delivering the items. I think he's got it. There you go. I'm gonna race over to the next objective. And like you mentioned before, Rugzukin, there are some spots in this game that are really bad. Oh god, it's this thing again. And no, I'm not even getting out of my car. Nope. Next. No, I'm not getting out of my car. Nope. Once again, whenever you get an objective like this, I always push the objective away from the camping spots. It's just it's not always fun to do. I just push the objective away whenever I get the chance. So I'm gonna make a loop around and do the same thing again. We gotta, like, time. I don't know about you, Rugzukin, but some of these missions, I think the timers are way too long. Like, it feels like an eternity sometimes. So I'm gonna loop all the way around and see what we can do. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna wise and get a rocket launcher or something just to counter me. But I don't really mind. Yeah, it's really tough to have fun in this game sometimes. And even if you're well off with your mental state, yeah. Wait a minute. Rugzukin, are you talking to me, or... Because when he's mentioned that, it's not always obvious. That made it easy. And there we go. Did you see how much my character was wiggling there, Rugzukin? Did you see how much my character was wiggling just to touch that objective? Hilarious. Yeah, yeah. Again, Rukzukin, I'm genuinely surprised that the objectives like that car were not programmed to be frozen in place. They could have, but they decided not to. So that was pretty cool. Okay. I don't know what was going on over there, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, you saw the face that I made, Pure. I was trying to figure out what are they doing. Yep. You see what I'm doing? I'm not even getting out of my car to my death trap. Even if my aim is good, it's needless. And I always choose this car because it has the most health points. And if you do get the mods for it to make it even more tanky, it will help you. At least it's not gonna get blown up instantly by grenades. Yep, they're just basically camping the car at this point. I don't know if I can get to this car in time. We got like 3 minutes. Is there anybody camping this car again? Let's find out. Only one way to find out. In the clear. Cool. By the way, Rizukin, I don't know if you're seeing this, but one player is complaining that I'm always running with the car. Like you said, Rizukin, I'm just trying to play it smart here. I don't want to run into my death by being out in the open. Okay. Can I make it in time here? I'm telling you right now, Ruzukin, that's what's happening right now. I'm always constantly in the car, and they're complaining that I'm not fighting. I have to disagree, because I've done this game enough times that I'm basically trying to do something outside the box. And that's what will make some players a bit confused what I'm doing. It's a risk, knowing that it may not help, but I'd rather do something like that than, get frustrated. And this game is already deeply flawed too, so... But I digress. Alright, so they're still having difficulty delivering the items. I'm not even looking at my kill assist scores right now, because it's not important. Oh, they're camping it. Oh, that's wonderful. Nope. See what I mean with the latency, Rugzukin? I think I was like maybe 2 or 3 shots away from getting a kill there. But sometimes the hit rate is not going to be on point. But whatever. I'm not really concerned about winning or losing at this point. Yeah, there are simply many other games out there that are more worth your time than this. Yeah, no freaking surprise there, Rugzukin. Either you get the kill or you don't. Good luck with that. And that's why people get frustrated that they're not winning matches instead of realizing there's a huge problem. I'm not really concerned about winning right now. And look at this. I don't even have any kills at all. But I don't really care at this point. Next. I get some money out of it. And look at that. It's either 1 or 2 more missions I can level up there. At least 1 or 2. And here's the sad truth as well. I don't know if you're still watching, but even if you do win, it's that you don't really feel the payoff in this game. Sometimes you feel the payoff, but that's kind of rare. You just feel mostly indifference when you play this game, especially if you spent enough times playing this game. All the weapons, all the gadgets, the map design, when you put it all together, it's not something you're gonna have a whole lot of fun in this game. I mean, you can have fun, you do get that little bit of fun every once in a while, which I've said countless times. But most of the time, you're not gonna feel the fun. Yeah, no worries, Pure. And again, I don't know if you enjoy all the other games that I do, Pure, but I try to keep this decent spirit regardless of what game I play, Pure. So you're always welcome to join in for those. Like, for example, Pure, we always have a Discord poll on our community server. I don't know if you're on our Discord server, Pure, but you're welcome to join it at any time. Yeah. I appreciate that, Pure. I'm not currently sponsored by anybody, Pure, so I can be completely honest with my opinions. So if I do get a sponsorship or something, unfortunately, I cannot be entirely honest. But at the very least, I'll try to be honest as much as possible. Because what I don't like is people overhyping things nowadays when it turns out it's not really that great. For example, Pure, I appreciate the compliments there. I really do. It's not always I get compliments like that, but how many of you here play No Man's Sky? I've heard about how much that game has gotten better over the years, but I personally tried No Man's Sky finally recently, and it's kind of boring to me. I can imagine there's a market for players that want to play a game like No Man's Sky, but I personally don't think it's a fun game. It's one of those games where you need to spend quite a bit of time and need to play with other people to truly be fun and enjoyable. It's a bit tough to explain unless you play a lot of games or you spend the time writing a script and put it all together. But it's something that I personally don't recommend. Same thoughts that I just said about APB here. And if I was able to produce some decent matches in this game with community members, I would like to do that. And if this was a perfect world, all the cheaters in this game would be permanently banned. But I think the only way to truly get rid of cheaters in this game is to remove this game from being free to play. But I don't think that's even a viable choice at this point, because the population for this game is not at its best state already as is, but I digress. Yeah, Pure. I mean, No Man's Sky, they hyped it up. All those things that were said all those years ago, they were not there in the game until much, much later. Years later. And I tried it, like I said, and I'm not missing much. I spent like an hour in that game, and I was done. And you basically have to put your personal feelings and egos one side and really, truly look at a game and see if you personally find it fun or not. Like I said earlier, Pure, this game had potential. But, long story short, it's not really that much of a payoff. Not really. Only creativity. That's an interesting thing you just said, Knight. Welcome back. So yes, the No Man's Sky doesn't... To me, No Man's Sky, that game doesn't respect your free time. I don't know how many people are going to agree with me on that statement, but No Man's Sky doesn't respect your free time. If it really takes that long to do a mission or to get anything going in that game, then No Man's Sky is not exactly best game design. Especially if you're the type of person who's all grown up and you don't have nearly as much time to play this game anymore. It's hard to put it in words, but in my personal opinion, if you want to have a decent game design when it comes to your games, regardless if it's free to play or you have to pay for it, it needs to respect your free time at the very least. Some people are gonna say, "Oh, I want hardcore games." Sure, but you need to try to appeal to everybody. But I digress. And yes, Pure, I have noticed that a lot of people don't want to manufacture a decent game, even if they put it out in early access or free-to-play games nowadays. You need to think it through first. I mean, it's nice to have ideas from community members, but you really need to think it through first before you release a game in early access. This whole mentality of, you know, releasing a game and then fixing it later, I'm getting tired of that. I think most young people nowadays are not going to realize how often that has happened in the last 10 to 20 years, but sooner or later, people are going to get tired of that. I want to have a fun pastime with this hobby of mine here. But it really hurts when a game doesn't respect your free time. It really sucks. And I personally don't even care when somebody brags about how good they are at a game like this. No one's gonna care. Maybe there's gonna be a mention or a news article about an APB player who has spent this much time playing a game. I mean, sure, there's gonna be that highlight every once in a while. But does it really matter? Not really. So that's why what makes games really stand out are the connections you make with the people you meet. Specifically online games like this. Single-player games are a foregone conclusion. It has to be an experience that you will enjoy. But is it going to be the same for everybody else? I digress. And TV shows or movies nowadays are no much better either, Pure. Good luck finding a decent show nowadays that doesn't have a political agenda or check marks that it needs to fulfill. I mean, look at all this. Look at all this. It could have been so much more. Yeah. Remember what I said earlier about creativity? The paint jobs on some people's cars? It looks interesting. But that doesn't make up for the lack of gameplay. Again, looks good. That's it. I cannot promise you guys anything if I'm gonna be playing this game on a more regular basis, because let's be honest, I find Rainbow Six Siege, Final Fantasy 14 Online, and countless other casual games out there more interesting than this game. But I'm here to pay my respects to this game, at the very least, because I already put in 1,000 hours into this game. So for those of you that are even remotely curious about this game, I strongly advise you to not play this game. Unless you just want to be creative in this game, you know, making paint jobs, artwork, or music. If you still want to play this game and try the gunplay and the gameplay yourself, I'm not going to stop you. But like I said many times now, I don't think you're going to enjoy it. And if you do, more power to you. But there are simply many other games out there that are better than this. I need a drink. Again. What if this game beat GTA 5 Online? What if this game was somehow better than GTA 5 Online? Had this game had better leadership and resources? It could have been. Trying to imagine that now in this imaginary world of mine in my head. This game ported into the Unreal Engine 5. Better netcode. More resources, more money. Imagine that. An additional map. All well designed. Lots of cover. I'm just daydreaming. Also, another thing that I noticed, you can see the artwork clearly now. Anyway. That is true, Rugzukin, that is true. And Pure and anybody else that are still watching, again, if you wish to support the show, you can get cool emotes like that. I can do Red Dead Redemption 2, but I got Cyberpunk and all the other games to worry about first. As you can see here, I spent like 1,362 hours on APB so far. That's how much I put into this game. But I still don't recommend it. So, what we're gonna do is I am going to do a VR chat as planned. But before I do that, though, I'm gonna quickly do an experiment here. Hold on a second. Oh, come on. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put my headset on, but I'm gonna try something else a little bit here. Hold on a second. There we go. So, what I'm gonna do here is, give me a second here. Hold on a second, I need to change something here. Hold on. Whoops, I forgot to take my headphones off. I almost messed up. Whoops. Whoops. So Rugzukin, this will be a little bit of a surprise for some of you guys, but yes, I'm gonna try something different here. VR chat is still gonna happen, but I'm gonna do a quick bonus for you. So yeah, Rugzukin, Pure, and everybody else, if you guys are interested, I'm gonna show you something interesting. Hopefully it'll be interesting. So I'm gonna be using the MetaQuest 3 headset here. I'm gonna be plugging it in here, and I'm not gonna spend too much time on this one game I'm about to show you, but I'm gonna quickly check it out to see if it's worth it, especially with this VR headset here. If you're watching the screen, this will not be a big surprise to any of you. And no, it's not Phasmophobia. It is not Phasmophobia. Okay, here we go. You don't have to understand VR here, but I'm gonna show you. Give me a second. I'm gonna plug this thing in here. So that I have a headlink cable on the left side here that I'm about to plug it in. Get in there. Now I just need to get the two controllers. You notice how people move their hands in VR games? It's because of these two controllers. One is for your left hand and one is your right hand. So I'm gonna quickly launch this game here. System. You can't see the menu that I'm interacting here, but I'm basically getting it launched so that it'll work on, so that I can get this thing on VR mode right now. So I'm about to reveal what game it is, but if you've been watching my screen the entire time, this will not be a big surprise to any of you. Let me just minimize this. Where is voice mod? So Pure and Rugzukin, I'm about to illustrate. I'm about to show you the difference on microphone quality. All this talking that I've been doing for the last hour has come from this condenser microphone off screen. It's still the same microphone that you saw a year ago, but I have it hidden off screen. Now I'm gonna change the microphone to this VR headset here. It has its own built-in microphone. Notice the difference? I don't know if it's a big difference, but it is not. But it's there. Anyway, what we're gonna do is, okay, let me just quickly change it up here. So we're gonna quickly check out a game. A game that you guys are probably very familiar with at this point. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but I just want to do a quick demonstration. So, we are going to check out. Let me just get this thing ready here. Add desktop panel, Chrome. We need to adjust this thing here. Let me put that. Let me put. I'm just adjusting this. I have a browser source in front of me so I can see it, so I don't have to put my head down all the time. So there is a game on Steam called Tetris Effect Connected. It's basically Tetris, but you do have the option to play this game on desktop or VR. I'm about to show you how this game works on Oculus VR mode. I respect a game that has the option like this. You can launch it on Steam VR or Oculus. I'm using Meta, so I'm going to use Oculus VR. That is so nice to have. Here we go. I am going to hold on a second. I'm going to turn off the music. Hold on a second. I will turn off the background music so it's not going to be distracting. So I'm going to quickly play this game for you, and we'll see what kind of a game we'll have here. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's not full screen. I got to do it all over again. Lovely. 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 Yep. I have to adjust the settings for this game again. It's not running on full screen here. It's in a smaller screen. Lovely. Okay. There you go. I had to do Alt-Enter. That fixed the issue right away. So this is the music you get from Tetris Effect Connected. This is on VR, by the way. I've already played this game on desktop, so I'm going to quickly show you what this game is like. What's really cool about... Okay, this is really cool. So this game is on VR. Wow. You get a nice background. So we're going to do a quick game here. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but let's just do a journey mode here. Let's see what this game is like on VR. Okay, so we're going to play a second level here. So we're going to do a random game here. Okay. All the music you're hearing right now is from the game. I don't know if this is copyright, but whatever. Look at the visuals here. On VR, it looks even better. I have no clue how the controls are working here. Yeah, this is what this Tetris game is like on VR. On desktop, it's not as bad, but this is VR. So, yeah. Okay, hold on a second. Can you turn off this music here? Can you turn off this music here? How do I get back to the main menu? Oh, there we go. There we go. Audio and vibration. Here we go. Music. You can turn it down. There you go. Turn it off. Beautiful. So here we go. I did turn off the music, so we'll be fine. Yeah, the controls for this thing is not very easy on VR. You can zoom out, which is nice, I guess. Yeah, the whole thing about this game pure is the visuals along with Tetris. The Tetris gameplay is basically the same as before, but this is the only difference. How do you change these blocks here? How do you change the shape of this? Oh, crap, I messed it up. Okay, here we go. I turned down the music, by the way. And this is just one level, by the way, Pure. This is just one level. That's why this game has a lot of positive reviews. We're about to clear a level here. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go.
That's the whole thing about this game, the visuals, especially when it gets better. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this game, but I'm just doing a quick test run. Yeah. It's basically Tetris. If you've ever played any Tetris game in your life, it's relatively straightforward, as you can see here. I'm not very good at this, but... Hold on a second. How do you... Okay, start over. Let's start over again. Okay. Okay, we're in better shape now. So I'm controlling these blocks with the left controller. That's what's going on right now. And you get interesting visuals, which is very nice. Okay. Every time I change the block, you get different music, which is very interesting. So it's not as repetitive. Oh, I didn't do that. Jesus, I messed up. I don't know what I just did there, but I dropped the block. What? I think the song did that. Whatever. Oh, there it is. It just happened again. Oh, God. I think that's the game doing it. Every time the song has that key, I guess the block drops in unintentionally. I think that's my guess here. Whatever. Okay. Oh, what the heck just happened? I did not touch anything. I didn't touch anything. Wow, that sucks. Yep. Oh, come on. See, I didn't touch anything in the controls, by the way. I'll do this one more time. If it doesn't work, that's fine. I play, if you wonder what difficulty I set it to, it was a normal difficulty. This is normal difficulty that I'm playing this right now. This is just one level, by the way. They don't all look like this. So that's what I like about this game. It's not entirely repetitive. There you go. The objective of this level is to get 36 lines. Okay. I don't know what I just did there. I don't know what I just did. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. Okay. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of the control. Oh, there it is. It just happened again. Jesus, it just happened again. I don't know what I just did to make the blocks drop down so suddenly. Okay, let's see if we can clear this one level. If not, I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, this is basically Tetris on VR. Desktop is basically the same thing, except that you don't have to play this game on a VR headset. That's the only difference. Can we at least clear one level? Yeah, the visuals do get better over time. I think that's what this game is trying to do. Be very, very interesting. Okay. Oh. I need a straight block eventually. I need a straight block somehow. Good. Here we go. 9 blocks. 9 lines. Okay, we're getting a little further this time. Getting a little further. Okay. Yay, got a combo. Oh, look at this. See what I mean? The visuals get better over time. Isn't this cool? It's simple, but it's very nice. Wow. I can see why this game has... That's why this game has a lot of positive reviews. The more you progress, the more visuals change. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh my god, I'm not doing so well. Oh. I need a straight line. I'm not doing so well here. I'm not doing so well here. Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna quit. I'll do a freebie. I'll do a different level here. I'm not gonna spend too much time beating that over and over and over again. Back. So we're gonna go back to the menu. I'll do one more level. Effect modes. Let's see what we got. Wait a minute. Classic. Can I play this? All right, let's try this. Let's see what kind of a level we get here. What kind of visuals we get. Again, you get different musical flourishes. So that's what makes this game a little bit more interesting for a puzzle game. It's really nice. Again, it's just Tetris, but the way they do it here in this game to make it entertaining, it's very interesting. I may not be able to play this game all the time, but yeah. Yeah, you can load these visuals. Yeah. Probably one of the best Tetris games ever. And you don't need a VR headset to play this. You can play this on desktop, like I said earlier. So even if I'm not good at this, it's still pretty well made for a Tetris game. I remember playing Game Boy Tetris a long time ago. So this is pretty refreshing. Okay. And the visuals do get better. You do get interesting musical flourishes when you progress, which is really nice. I'm not gonna do all 150 lines, but you can see it get better as you do more lines, which is really nice. Okay. Yeah. Not much to say here, but the game really speaks for itself with all these visuals. It's amazing. down there. If you want to get this game yourself, you don't need a VR headset, like I said. It still looks this visually interesting without the headset. All right, I'm just waiting for the visuals to change because I have played this level before. Kind of sucks sometimes when the blocks are not in your way. Whatever. Okay. Sweet. Hopefully something will change eventually. I think that's what that zone meter is about. Okay, hold on. What time is it right now? Okay, you know what? I wish I could play this game longer, but I want to make the most of the time that I have here. But the visuals in this game are what makes this interesting. And you can also play this game with your friends. I forgot to point that out to you. So this game has multiplayer. I'm just gonna quickly pull it up here if you would wish to buy this game yourself. There's cross-platform play, so I'm guessing consoles you can also play. So yeah, you get a basically quick tutorial there. So you can click on the play button here. I get that. So you can do ranked in this game, if that's your cup of tea. But you can also do games with your friends here. That's really nice. Yeah, that's really nice. And look at all the visuals here. It's completely 360 view here. Wow. They didn't have to make this game in VR, but it looks really great. And if you're wondering what graphics settings I got this game set up right now, I'm going to quickly... Hold on a second. VR graphics. This is a completely different setting here. Hold on a second. Full screen. I didn't have... You know what's funny? The graphics quality was not even on high. Okay, hold on a second. Let me do that one more time. I thought my graphics settings were maxed out, but those were on low settings, and it still looks good. Wow. It did not increase the graphics settings at all. Wow. Wow. That is cool. Okay, I think I fixed that now. Wow. And it still looks great. And by the way, Pure and Rugzukin, if you guys are still watching, you're wondering what the performance is like with all these programs that I got running in the background. I'll turn on the performance overlay for you. So the highest frame rate I can go with this VR headset of mine is 72 frames per second. And my GPU is not even being used up entirely here. This is well optimized. I'm amazed. Wow. Okay, I said I would not do another match here, but so Pure, since you're still there and you're enjoying this game or enjoying this little show here, I'm gonna go back to the main menu one more time. I'll load up that one level on journey mode one more time and see if you notice any difference at all. I wasn't gonna do this again, but it turns out the graphic settings that I already set on desktop did not carry over. Is there a huge difference, Exukin? Because I did change the graphic settings not long ago. Is there a huge difference? Because it goes on low, surprisingly. I didn't even turn it up. I kind of find it annoying when games do not copy the settings over when you do it on desktop. Apparently on VR it's completely different. But I'll do it one more time. Just for you guys. Because I haven't launched this game on VR yet. This is my first time, actually. I only did like okay, let's do this on beginner. Let's do this on beginner. Okay, we're gonna do the same level again and see if you notice any difference at all. All right, Exukin and Pure, here we go. Same level again. Do you notice any difference? Any major differences? Let me see if I can do this. You get a nice light show here with the visuals. And for a Tetris game, I respect that. Nice visuals. Okay. Okay. Hieroglyphics a lot more clean. That's what I thought, Pure. I thought all my settings were carried over from desktop, but I was wrong. Kind of annoying when the game does that. And the visuals keep happening the more lines I clear. That's what I'm trying to do here. Okay. Okay. Oh man, this sucks. Okay, screw it. Okay, put that there. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're doing a lot better this time. Changing the difficulty did make a difference. So the visuals do change the more lines you clear. So hopefully this will get better. Okay. Here we go. We're finally getting to the red stuff now. Yeah, here we go. The game is finally showing off its visuals even more. Nice. Here you go. New musical flourish finally. Yeah. Okay, put that there. Okay, put that there. Oh. Okay, put that there. Put that there. Let's see how much better the visuals get here. Okay, put that there. Here we go. Put that there. Oh, come on. Whatever. Yeah, here we go. We're making some progress. Yeah. Okay. Again, changing it to the beginner difficulty did make a difference. Okay. Maybe put that there. Okay, put that there. Oh, man. I need another line. I need another line soon. Here we go. Finally. Even on beginner, I'm not doing so well in this game. Okay, here we go. Wow. Look at all these color differences. Oh man. This is entertaining. Yeah. Wow. It's a nice light show, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I messed up again. I think I messed up. And I still got 7 more to go. Oh, man. I need a different shape soon. Oh, come on. I need something to go in the middle. Something. Oh, man, I'm so bad at this. Oh, come on. I messed up. I did mess up that badly. Oh, whatever. 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 Even on the beginner difficulty, I'm struggling, but whatever. Whatever. But the main thing that this game is all about different visuals. It looks really good. So yeah, if you like Tetris, but with all these visuals in the background when you do well, it's very entertaining, especially if you have a VR headset. But you can still experience these awesome visuals even on desktop. So it's a bit pricey for a Tetris game, but it's really nice production value here. And let me just quit this game here. Wow. See, I thought I was very curious when I saw positive reviews of this game, and I was not disappointed. This is great. Yeah, that was beautiful. Yes. Yeah. So if you've ever played Tetris before, this game is exactly what you expect, but with nice visuals. Yeah, you can also play multiplayer. You have to look this up because I'm not sure how much cross-platform you can do with this game. I don't know if this game is on consoles as well or it's just on PC. I cannot tell you, but it is worth your time. Okay, and finally, Pure and everybody else, I'm gonna cover VR chat for a bit for those of you that are interested. You do not need to play VR chat. You do not need to play VR chat personally on a VR headset, but it's something that you can do on desktop as well. So hold on a second. So Pure, I'm gonna do something that I normally wouldn't do, but I'm gonna be very careful here. So, and let me just go over to my library here. Hold on a second. Store. Library. I'm gonna launch VR chat through my Oculus VR, and you're gonna experience this game right now. So I'm gonna have my background music playing right now, and let's see what we get. So I personally I would personally recommend VR chat, but do not go into public worlds in this game. You thought APB Reloaded was bad on, finding decent people to hang out with. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can find decent people to hang out with in this game, but I personally do not recommend public worlds. It's a mixed bag, and the people you come across in this game are very questionable at best. Unless you have connections, quote unquote, to hang out with people in this game, I really cannot recommend this. So this is the stream camera that I have here. I'm gonna use this to adjust this, and I'm gonna provide you with this visual right here. There we go. So VR chat is not optimized, Pure. So that Tetris game that I showed you, it runs perfectly on my computer and the VR headset. But when it comes to this game, it's a bit of a mixed bag. So let me just get this. Let me just get this thing set up properly here. Let me just make sure that the camera is in front of my screen here. So VR chat is a social game, but it's not something I would recommend for everybody. You only do this game if you know other people that play it as well. So you can basically do shooting games here, or just talk. It really depends. But I would be very careful who you trust in this game. Here we go. So I got the camera set up like this. Very cool, huh? I had to turn down the graphics settings here. Unlike Tetris, I'm running this game on low settings when it comes to graphics because this game is not optimized at all. It really isn't. And Pure, if you don't mind me asking, have you ever played or seen VR Chat before? It's a free game on Steam, but I don't know if you've ever heard or seen this before, whether it's on a YouTube video or seen other people play it. So this is something that it's a bit of a mixed bag. Even though, yeah, exactly, Pure. It's not for everybody, and I'm gonna do a quick experiment for you, Pure. I'm gonna go into a public world here, Pure, but I am not going to show off any visuals because, yeah, it's fine, Pure. It's not for everybody. It is not for everybody, Pure. And if it's not something for you, I'm not gonna force you. It is definitely not for everybody. So what I'm gonna do, Pure, is I'm gonna go into a random public world, but I'm not gonna show off the visuals here. I'm gonna hide this thing completely because the last time I tried to do a public world, I actually got banned. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch it to this screen right here where you only see me and nothing else. So I'm going to roll into a random public world that I know has decent people on it. But let's be honest, it's not going to be that decent sometimes. So I'm going to go into this public world right now, a random instance, and just listen to what people are talking about. So I'm going to go into this public instance world where there's like 20 plus people on, and this is the type of chatter you're gonna get. It could be worse, but I'm just gonna give you an example, okay? So yeah, Pure, get ready to listen to the chatter from other people in this. So this is all real, by the way. I am not gonna show it off because I'm not gonna take any risks. So just listen to the audio now. I'm about to load in here.
It's kind of hard not to over.
But it's just very ironic at the same time. But I have a feeling it's because it's season.
Some of these are broken.
Too, when it comes to getting sick. Probably because it's old SDK.
Combination gestures.
Probably.
Random people playing music in the microphones. And by the way, I'm not getting good performance here. Yep. I'm walking around basically in this instance, Pure. I am not showing visually because it's so easy for people to troll, but yeah. Yep. I'm basically walking around, but I am not. Here's another random conversation with some people here.
Yeah, it's definitely shouldn't have got past the filtering.
Some random person is playing music. Yep. Cute. Yep. Yeah, Pure. I just changed my shield settings and then some random person is playing background music here. Yep. Is there anybody else here? No. I'm trying to find a group of people here just to give you an example. So just bear with me, okay? Trying to find people that are not playing background music is a challenge. And by the way, my frame rate is really bad, even though I'm not displaying it to you guys right now. It's really bad when there's a lot of people in this instance. It's really bad.
I'll use the metal part of the belt. Let's go, bro.
I'm waiting for you to load in.
Random.
I like how immediately my instincts, as soon as you said that, was to grab my ass. Because, oh my god, I remember the Phantom pain there.
Here we go.
That one
Listen to
looks
these
good.
conversations.
With the metal part of the belt, it hurts.
Clean.
Let me guess, it happened to you?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's like
lollipop.
the only way people know.
Yay! Trauma! Yay! Depression!
By the way, these are
There's
actual
alcohol for
voices.
that.
These are actual voices, by the way. This is not an
I
audio
wonder
file.
if
These are
this
actual people.
requires an old version of SDK.
Hold on a second. I'm going to change the shield settings here.
I love how my computer's absolutely
Ooh,
ripping itself
lantern,
apart because I'm
headlight,
running
no.
gear.
Action, no. Weather, no.
Exactly. Why is there a collision? Like, why am I not on the floor?
Are you enjoying these conversations, Pure and Knight? Are you enjoying these conversations? These are actual voices in the random instance
I
here,
feel
by the
really
way.
weird because the fact that there's like a bit of a collision issue.
I got about
no, why am I-
1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
see, 'cause
6
I'm
or so
fucking
people
floating
here.
for some reason.
Ah, those ones work.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Hey,
It's just
Conrad.
more the floor itself. The floor itself, I'm looking in the mirror. it looks like a
Yeah,
freaking
Pure.
elevator.
Trust
keep
me, it
bringing
can
you
be
off
a
your
lot
feet.
worse than that, Pure. I try to go into a public instance on a world that
Oh, yeah.
it
no,
does,
but
that
then
is not
when I reset
completely
it, it just puts
cringy.
it back up.
So that's like a decent thing you're hearing right now. But I
I don't have
digress.
gravity.
Scissors?
Okay, I'm gonna show you my avatar in game here, but I need to go to a different
Yep.
instance.
I
I
only
need to
set
go
it
to a
for-
completely
yeah,
different
no, I
instance. I
only set it
cannot
for
show. I
play space.
cannot. Oh, here we
I don't
go.
have any gravity set.
Pure, I have a fun question for you, Pure. Have you seen Lethal Company? Have you ever seen or
Yes.
played Lethal Company yourself?
Well, yeah, because I used the play space. See, if I
Oh,
reset
shit.
it, I'm back up to floating.
Okay, I'm gonna retry this.
Because this is something I'm gonna show you, and I'll be in this instance by myself.
I'm guessing it's because of the
Okay, good.
floor colliders.
Because
That's my
VR
guess.
Chat has a Lethal
Go ahead.
Company world. Now, let's be honest here, Pure. Roblox does this exact same thing, but this is the VR Chat version of it with the VR here. So this is going to be very interesting. It really depends on the creativity and how much you optimize it. So here we go. I'm going to change my scene here so you can see it for yourself. Here we go. Let's do this.
Welcome to your first day on the job. This is your very own autopilot ship, where you will eat and sleep.
This is VR. This is Lethal Company in VR Chat. Not bad, huh? Not bad.
To complete the onboarding process, you will want to check the instruction manual and sign into your ship's computer terminal.
Hold on a second. Let me start this lever
Be a
again.
great asset. Great asset. Great asset.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. So in the VR lens, the visuals are not exactly as sharp compared to what you're seeing on desktop right now as a viewer, but it's still pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Okay, give me a second here. Yeah, I'm just quickly checking something off screen here. There we go. Good. Yeah, so that's what the VR Chat. This is one thing that VR Chat is good at. It's just a hangout world, or you can do games world with people you know. But you don't need a VR headset to enjoy this game. And honestly, it's not something I would recommend for everybody, but it can be decent. So, yeah, it really depends on what the authors for this game do it. Either they optimize it or they don't optimize it. Some really nice visuals here, by the way. You can actually read the signs here. It's a pretty good job that this person did for this. It's really nice. Ooh, this should be fun. Look at the visuals here. It's really nice, huh? So, yeah, not a bad visual, huh? Pretty good lighting. Most likely, this world was made on Unity. It's a game engine, if you're not aware. But it looks really nice. So, yeah, I'm gonna go up this ladder here. I'm gonna show you what the interior looks like. It's a nice port. It's a very nice port. And let me just see if I can go inside. And Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. Yeah. I honestly wish I had more people to play this game pure, whether it's live or not live, but, you know, but this is one way. I can see having a lot of fun with this game if you get enough people grouped up together. So, yeah, this world also looks pretty good on desktop as well. So, VR chat is 1 gigabyte if you guys ever want to check it out. And I have to stress this again. If you download VRChat on Steam, you don't need a VR headset to run this. Contrary to the name, you do not need to play this game with a VR headset. Oh, come on. Give me a second here. I need to change the category here. Yeah, this game is running really hard on my computer right now. It's very laggy. Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys seeing the lag right now? Because I'm just trying to change the category right now, and it's kind of laggy for me. Come on. Come on. Just update. How hard is it to update? I'm trying to change the category, by the way. Okay, there you go. It finally changed. That took a while. There we go. Hold on a second. The exact same interior, by the way, for those of you that have played and seen Lethal Company. It's the exact same. It's really cool. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to play Lethal Company all the time. It can be a fun game to play sometimes, but it can get repetitive very quickly. Very, very repetitive. You can also have different avatars in this game that can be entertaining to play, but again, it's not something I'm too crazy about. I even have a cool avatar from Lethal Company that I would like to show off, but it's not a big deal. So, what time is it right now? 9:40. Hey, Flaming, I'm here to make a visit to VR chat again, Flaming. It's good to see ya. How hard is my computer running right now with all these things running in the background? Not too bad. Not too bad. 62%. Not too bad at all. So yeah, Flaming, I basically revisited APB Reloaded yesterday for like a little bit. It's not the best game at all. It's actually not a very new player friendly type of a game, but I personally had fun with it for like a little bit, and there was at least 1 or 2 matches that I enjoyed. And I'm basically running this Lethal Company world right now. And by the way, Flaming, I did a quick demonstration with Pure and a couple of viewers here just to show you what a public instance world is like. I did not do this with showing off visually like this. I completely hid the game completely because I didn't want to take a chance. I don't know if you remember this story, Flaming, but I basically got banned for a month because somebody decided to do something inappropriate in the game. So I don't want to repeat that same mistake again. You can say something, you can say a bad word or something, like an F word or something, and you don't get into trouble for that. But if you do something visually or something very grotesque, that gets flagged. So that's what I'm avoiding this time around. So it's a good thing I can change scenes very, very easily and I can take it easy. So I do know there were a lot more people that played this game in the past, all those months ago, but I can imagine people getting burnt out from the whole VR thing. VR is not for everybody. If you don't have, you need to basically have a good amount of group of people to hang out just to make this worthwhile. But I'm just happy that I was able to make some connections with people in this game. So, Phasmophobia at the very least is more optimized than VR chat in a way, and that's another game that I don't touch all the time either. But we also played a Tetris game. Flaming, have you ever played Tetris Effect Connected? It's a Tetris game that you can play on Steam, but you can also play it on the VR headset as well. So if you check this VOD out later, Flaming, if you're still okay. So Flaming, what I want you to do, if you are still interested, You can look this VOD up later, and you can probably write this note down on your smartphone notes or on a piece of paper. Go into 2 hours and 10 minutes of this VOD. So if you got time to look this up later, go to 2 hours and 10 minutes of this VOD, and you can see the Tetris game that I'm talking about. And the visuals for that Tetris game are very interesting. If you ever played any Tetris game before, it's exactly that, but you get very nice visuals in the background. So when you progress through the level, you get nice visual effects. It's very simple and straightforward, but it makes it more interesting to play the game. And the best part is that you can play that game on Steam VR or Oculus VR if you have a VR headset. But you can play on desktop as well. And even when I increased the settings, the game was still optimized. It was great. I did not complete a level, unfortunately, because I'm not very good at Tetris, but I had a fun time with it. I can see why that game got positive reviews. It's too bad not many people play it, but then again, it's Tetris. And you can play that game with your friends, which is very nice. I don't know if Knight here is a big fan of Tetris, but that is worth your money if you decide to go for it. So, I'm trying to decide what else to show off in this game. Something that is visually interesting. Oh! Pure Edit and Rukzuki. And if you guys are still watching, I'll do one more world for you. And this is a visual feast for you guys. I have done this in the past already, but I'll do this again just for you. You know what underwater animals look like? Have you seen underwater scenes in games before? Well, this is this game's version of underwater that you're about to see here. It's basically an aquarium, but they call it Aquarius in this game. I think you're going to enjoy the visuals here. I'm about to show it to you. So this is the opening entrance to this world here. Nice visual effects. You've probably seen this in other games before, but here's the main attraction for this world. Look at this visual here, Pure. Look at this. Oh, indeed it does. Indeed it does. This is one of the best worlds in VR chat. Oh, yeah. And just to show you how hard my computer is running right now, Pure, here's the performance overlay. Look at the performance overlay here. It's not running too hard right now. It's okay. 80% GPU, 70% GPU. Wow. I may not have the best frames, but at least it's not making my GPU grind at all. That's really nice. Oh, yeah. Also, there are cats in the background here. I'm going to quickly show you that. Oh, I just clipped through the map. Also, 2 cats in the world, because why not? That's what it looks like on VR. Or, that's what it looks like on desktop. Indeed, Pure. Indeed, indeed, indeed. But yeah, Pure, I got a decent camera angle. I just got a decent camera angle for all the fishes that are flying here. The amount of time it took to animate and model them, it looks really nice. VR chat can be very, very creative. That's why this game is still being played today. But unfortunately, the community side of things is a downside because trying to find decent people in this game is not always easy. But it's really, but you do see people get creative in this game, and you get awesome visual stuff like this. Yeah, this isn't a game, and you can see this yourself on desktop. So you don't need a VR headset, but it's really nice. You can go into this world for free, and get this game on Steam for free too for 1 GB. Amazing. Yeah, you can tell that some worlds are better than others, and they're not just copied over. It's really nice. That's why I still come back to this game every once in a while. Although it would be nice to get more people to join in and stuff and hang out, but I digress. Yeah. Honestly, it'd be nice to see Pure Edits and Exukin get gifted subs for being very nice. Or, just people be generous financially every once in a while. But I'm very glad and lucky that I have an audience thanks to you guys. Not many people in this platform used to get an audience. And if it somehow blew up in popularity, even better. Like I said before, I would like to do this full-time if I was given the chance, and I would not squander it. I've always had love of video games, but also I'm not afraid to point out games that I personally don't like. It's a nice escape from all the stress in the world, isn't it? It's really nice, yeah. And I'm not afraid to show off the game itself, what my avatar looks like, and the face cam that I have. It's really cool. Honestly, it would be nice if I had the VR index to make this more complete, but I'm not complaining. Not everybody's fortunate enough to get a VR headset and not get a headache. Oh, hi, Ruza. I'm just showing off this Aquarius world again, Ruza. Don't rush to get your headset on. I'm just having a blast showing off Pure what this game is like. I did APB as I planned earlier, and now I'm doing this. So yeah, Ruza, there's a Tetris game called Tetris Effect Connected, Ruza. You can play that game on a VR headset or without it. I personally recommend it, Ruza. If you've played any Tetris game in the past, that game is no different, but you get a nice visual feast to make it more interesting. I just tried it on Oculus VR, and it's great. It's well optimized. Yep. It's really good. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna try to make the most of the time I have here. So, Pure. So you like shooting games, right? Well, I'm about to show you another game here. I'm gonna shut down VR chat here. I'm gonna shut down VR chat here. I'm gonna show you a completely different game by comparison. So what we're gonna do next is we are going to go to a different VR game called Tactical Assault VR. This is a game that QD personally recommended to me, and hopefully we'll get some decent matches. Again, this is just a shooting game on VR. So the only difference is that you basically play the game on a VR headset. And this game you need to run with a VR headset. So I'm gonna launch this game right now, and hopefully we'll get some decent players. I hope. Okay. Yes, I'm aware I have a VR headset game. I'm aware. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Where's my mouse cursor? There you go. There you go. So this game is on early access, but thankfully this game is casual friendly. Multiplayer, crossplay co-op. So this game is not too crazy on visuals, but who cares? Let's do this. So I'm going to be playing this game completely crouched. Who cares? Let's do this.
Egad. Wait, actually stab me.
Oh shit. Ooh. Oh, there's one. There you are. Running away.
Can you start it?
Yep, we're good.
Indeed. Yep.
Void. I'm dropping sewer.
Second. Hold on a second.
Let's all try to do this let's all try to do this in like sync.
I'll try this.
This dude just went by himself.
There you go.
Call it speed running, and that's what he's doing.
Oh, he's speed running.
No speed running. Watch out! Hold up.
I'm gonna try. I'll try this. Here you go.
Do it. Yeah, they're always.
There you go. This is VR for you. I don't know what you think of the graphics here. It's not as detailed as Assassin's Creed, but it's VR. Indeed.
Go under, go under.
Okay.
Taking right. I'm gonna hold out here.
Yeah.
One down.
Clear.
Hold it. Hold up.
I'll take the left side.
Stop it. Stop it in. Stop it in.
We have contact out front. We're holding.
Open. Going.
Yeah.
Locked.
Nice headshot.
Okay, this one. You and me. You and me. Door. Open.
Down.
Good.
Okay, you and me over. This one over again.
Hold on. Friendly's coming out. Coming out door.
Okay. Come.
Alrighty.
Is there anyone down there?
Don't know.
Go right.
Door.
Door. Lock.
Opening.
H.
Whoop.
Go.
Found the bomb.
You got a knife?
Yeah.
Shit, hold on, hold on, give me a second.
Wait, how do I do this?
I don't know the big bomb. Just do it. I got it.
Dude, I do not like the music.
Yo.
Psychological music, dude, I love it.
Blue. Green.
Oh, shame. He kind of is pure, but it's VR. Yeah. I had ready or not.
The
Good
bomb
effort,
started.
good effort.
That was not too bad.
Yeah, son. It fucked up the whole thing.
Wait a minute. What was my score? I didn't see it.
Plus, when you have a knife, you cut like 4 wires at a time.
What was my score? I didn't see it. That went by too quickly. Oh well.
Oh, you can't shoot mags midair.
I don't know if you saw the score. That was really cool.
For a second.
I'm just getting some games.
All right, what map do we get this time? Hope it's different.
We got.
Oh, different this time. Thank God.
Ooh, I love.
Yep,
this.
I got you, bro.
I'm
About time we
mixing
get
up.
something different.
Okay, so we do
Yeah,
split up into 2
dude.
different task forces.
Every time we run, I'm just gonna do something. We're gonna pick a different map.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so let's get it. Some knife tricks before we go.
I'm running a DMR.
You guys are all fancy.
Simple enough.
Alright,
Okay.
if you're gonna go snipe, we'll take these 4 and we'll go this way.
Yeah, come on.
All right. Are you enjoying this, Pure? Because this is decent. Here we go.
You see him?
Yo, let Overwatch take it.
I see one.
Overwatch, there's just one second story. That's why you let Overwatch shoot him, dumbass.
One down.
Fucking
I see
idiot.
first. I see it first.
That's what I was saying.
2 down.
Too impatient. Fuck.
Man, I could have
Hey,
smoked
come on,
them,
let's
but
go.
I guess we're
Go,
gonna
go,
miss
go,
our
go, go,
first
go.
two shots.
Go, go. Push up, push up, push up. Get some cover.
Bro, we're exposed now. We shouldn't have done that.
Okay. I like this, indeed.
What do you see?
Wait for you to cross.
Okay. Oh, I guess.
Friendly, friendly.
Yes, yo got a peyote, bro. Shoot niggas left and right.
There's going in.
Upstairs is clear.
Coming out door. Upstairs.
Oh, I can't go through this freaking thing. Can't.
Bro,
Hold on a second.
are you still alive?
What the fuck? Yeah.
I can't. Oh, I messed that up. Ah, whatever.
Look at this kid, man. Bro, what are you doing?
I don't know how to vault over that thing.
So, this is fucking stupid. Got a guy down.
See what I mean, Pure? I tried to vault over, but for some reason I could not do it. I tried to do this, you know. It works in other games, but I think I must have missed the tutorial somewhere. I tried to do that, but anyway. Helmet cam. Here we go, helmet cam. Oh, cool, we got a helmet cam here. That's cool.
Yeah, so I wanted to feel kind of like you have to value your life, so I didn't put on respawns.
Wait, somebody's here near me?
Yeah, Overwatch is also down.
Oh. Well, I was struggling to climb over that window there. I tried to do it, but it did not work.
There's no tutorial. There's no tutorial for it. It's like a technique that they know how to do, where you can like crouch down while vaulting over. I can't do it either, so I just don't try to.
No, I know there's a similar another similar game like this, but it's not very tactical. It's called Breachers. In that game, it's the same mechanic, but it's very clear what you gotta do. Here, it's not so clear.
Well, Breachers you just pull through, because I play that too. But this one you actually have to like simultaneously crouch and pull yourself over. It's weird.
Yeah, it's not very clear. Like you said, the game doesn't tell you. Yeah, so. But I do like the fact that your shot seems to. I think the hit registration in this game so far is pretty cool. So, yeah, it's kind of this kind of reminds me of Ready or Not, like another person just told me. It looks like Ready or Not on VR. It's really nice. Except that you're not fighting against AI in this match here. You're basically fighting against, players. But it has nice promise here. It's really good. Are you having fun, Pierre? Because I am. I may not have a lot of time to play VR. I don't have a lot of time to play VR all the time. But it's very satisfying when you do get nice moments like, oh, that was a nice kill right there. That was a nice kill right there. Oh, and the bodies just despawn instantly. Okay. It makes sense. So...
Oh yeah, my bad for shooting you, bro. Fucking shot you instinctively. Just like pulled the trigger. Yeah, so if you guys couldn't tell, I don't have on.
Are you all dead?
I can change that next go around, but I
like
kind of like
yeah.
it.
There was a guy outside.
Life.
There was a player outside.
Yes.
I was so distracted of trying to vault over, I failed, and I get shot from behind. That's how I died.
Yeah. Bro fucking button hooks the corner and then instantly get shot. It's hilarious.
Nice kill.
Dude, I fucking put a DMR on and then forgot to change my dot and had a shitty dot, and 3 dudes came out of an alley and one of them dropped my ass. One shot at me right in the fucking forehead. That dude is sprinting, bro.
I respect that this game is optimized, at least on early access. Thank God. When I say optimized, I'm talking like you don't have any problems getting frames, that sort of a thing. Yeah, it's really cool. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, I actually got that one headshot from that last map there. I can finally pull up my stats here. Oh yeah, he's the last guy alive now. Yep. Cool.
Yep.
I think the only downside
That door does not have the guy in it.
I think the only downside to these maps is that you need a full group to make the most out of it. If you don't have a full group,
Yeah, you need at a
don't bother.
minimum of 6 people.
Yep.
This is like realistically.
I don't mind realistic, but you need to have enough people for that. Or make the map small if you don't have enough people. I digress.
Yeah, realistically, you'd have Overwatch, probably 4 snipers each side.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know about you,
realistically,
but
if we're
snipers
talking-
in games, it's hard to balance. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, it is. Sniping in general is fucking boring in real life anyway, because you're just sitting there. 90% of what you're doing is reconnaissance. It's boring your shit. It's not. You barely get to take the shot. Like yourself.
Oh,
Damn,
that was a
50-50
trade. That was a
ratio.
trade. That was a good try. Yeah.
That is horse shit. I shot him way before he was walking away from me, and he didn't even
Dude,
get
I
his
seen
gun.
that, bro. That nigga literally instinctively pulled the trigger. And just
I know, he
fucking
didn't even have his
shot
gun
your
up.
ass.
He had it down. Yeah, that's bullshit.
See what I mean, Pure? It could be worse, but at least they were respectful. And this is a random public lobby. How cool is that? Okay. But yeah, I had to do this game on standing mode because on sitting mode, it's not possible. So you need to have space around you to make them. So some games you guys can do it on sitting mode Some other games, you have no choice but to do it on standing mode, like what I just did there. Hold on a second. There we go. Let me just do that there. But honestly, Pure, if you decide to get a VR headset in the future, or if anybody else is watching right now, if you decide to get a VR headset, just get the 2 controllers and the headset here, and the headlink cable. That's my recommendation to you. But do not get the trackers or anything like that if you can. Saves you some money, because VR headsets in general can be very, very, very expensive. MetaQuest 3 is like one of the more cheaper headsets out there. And there's a possibility that you can get motion sickness or something. Hold on a second. I forgot to change the scene here. Where is that scene? There it is. There we go. I'm back in my sitting position. But yeah, I'm glad that Cutie told me about this game. I actually have fun with this. But I wish I had people to play this game with. But yeah, let me take my headset off here and just take a quick break. Yes, when it comes to VR headsets, I don't usually wear them for a long period of time, so you need a break. Give me a second here. I need to change the microphone input from this headset to... Does the headset get to me? Yes. Sometimes it gets me headaches because of the weight distribution being not so good sometimes. So that's why if you feel like you're getting a headache or something, or you start to feel a bit unwell, do not hesitate to take this headset off and take a break or something. Like I said, VR is not for everybody. Not to mention, even if the price point wasn't an issue, it is definitely not for everybody. Ruza and countless other people can tell you. So yeah, that's basically VR in a nutshell. Oh, and is night on right now? Because I have an idea to make the most of the time that we have here, and just for fun. So give me a second here. So I have an idea here. So I know I said I would do VR games, but I'm gonna try to make the most of the time that I have here. So Pure and Rukzuken, I have a LOL game for you. I don't know how many of you guys are gonna be interested in here, but let's give it a try. So Pure, I hope you're not gonna be cringing, but we're gonna do something really cringy here right now. And let's see how poorly this is gonna go well for us. It's been a while since I have done this game, but let's do it anyway. We are going to... Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. You know what? I have to unplug my keyboard and plug it back in. I hate when that happens. Yep, I hate when that happens. Every time I put my VR headset on, sometimes the keyboard stops working properly. So I have no choice but to unplug it and plug it back in, which is annoying. Okay, hold on a second. Let me plug this back. So give me a second here. I need to plug it back in. Okay. Let me try that again. Oh, come on. Your device is ready to go. It's not. I don't know about you, but sometimes the keyboard doesn't work properly. Hold on a second. I need to unplug this thing. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Here we go. I unplugged the VR headset and see if that fixes the issue. Oh, come on. Why I cannot type anything? Come on. So, yeah, so Knight, I've had this happen before. It doesn't seem to matter what keyboard I have. I can't seem to type anything. Like, come on. Oh, come on. I have no clue why this issue keeps happening whenever I plug in my VR headset. It seems to conflict with anything that I do. Oh, come on. I can't type anything on my keyboard for whatever reason.
I thought unplugging the keyboard would fix the issue, but it's being a problem right now. Oh, why does the keyboard not plug in at all? I'm trying to type something, but it doesn't let me. Come on. And it always happens whenever I plug in a VR headset in it. And the only way to fix that is to relaunch the game or relaunch the computer. Wow. It's annoying when that happens, and I can't seem to do anything about it. Oh, this is annoying. Oh boy, this is kind of annoying. Oh boy. Nothing's. I can't seem to fix the issue. The only way to fix this is to sign out and sign back in. So so Pure Knight and everybody else, I have no choice but to restart the computer and restart the OBS here. I have no choice. So just leave. So if you're watching this on your browser or your mobile device right now, don't touch anything. I'll quickly relaunch it. I have no choice. Because this next thing that we're going to try to do, I have to type on my keyboard. But for some reason, no characters are showing up. So just don't touch anything. I'll have to do a quick relaunch here. Man, I hate when that happens. Thankfully, it's rare. Here we go. I'll be right back quickly.